Did you ever wonder what it looks like to play Diablo Immortal every single day? What my mornings look like? Well, typically, I get myself out of bed. No, that's not even true. I wake up and from my bed on my phone, I'll start playing Diablo Immortal. I'll do a bunch of the routine that I do every single day, and I thought it would be fun to take you guys through it so you could understand what it looks like, especially if you're someone that is thinking of playing Diablo Immortal who has not played yet. Now, remember, Diablo Immortal is on mobile and on PC, so you could start out before you even step foot on the ground in the morning. So essentially, when I wake up in the morning, and now I did play a tiny bit today because of the new events inside of the game, I want to get as much of my codex done as I can. And as you can see, we are an immortal inside of the game. I want to do as much of my immortal dailies as I can for progression, for help of the clan, and all of that kind of stuff. So the first thing that you'll do, assuming that you did yourself a challenge rift the prior day, I'll come here, I'll collect my gold. I'll get out of this, I'll go on over to the Elder Rift, and sitting at the Elder Rift, there will be a rare crest waiting for me. I'll grab the rare crest as well. Next thing I'm going to do, before I run any of my bounties or any of my rift, I come on over here, I accept 4 different bounties. Once those are accepted, I don't run my bounties yet, but I come over here and I need to go work on my aspirant keys. So I'm going to be coming down here to the Sanctum, and inside of the Sanctum, we have some work to do, and we're going to do some of this together. So notice we have all these statues in this spinning thing. We're going to get back to that shrine in a moment, but first we have to go in here and we have to battle some enemies, and we have to use our aspirant keys. Now, are you wondering what the aspirant keys actually are? Aspirant keys are these things right here. They're used to open the chests right here in the Sanctum where we are. But first, to get there, we need to actually dive into the Sanctum. So we're picking up our controller, and we're going to be going on in. We have a little battle to go through until we get to the end where all of these chests lie. Now, I'm actually thinking of changing up my build a little bit, not 100% in love with it without using cleave, but that goes without saying. Now notice, once you kill some enemies, you'll get some aspirant keys, but you can't always pick them up. You got to pick them up manually, all right? They don't auto pick up. Make sure you don't miss these things. You don't want to miss out on the keys. That's what this is all about. They're going to be popping up on the screen as these purple things. And here we go. We got a few more. There's 3 more. We're going to manually pick them all up and progress through until the end, which we're about to get to in a second. All right, now we're coming up to the doors. We're going to be making our way to those chests that we have to open. And this is what the aspirant keys are all about. They're going to give you, well, you're about to see, all of these essentially different types of gemstones. Now, these are not the types of gems that you're going to use inside of your gear. This is for a totally different system inside of the game. I'll give you a quick look at that as well. And as you get enough keys, you can unlock these crates or chests. As you can see, I don't have enough. I will not spend platinum to get in there. So we're going to get out of here right now. We're going to go over here to the Sanctum, or the shrine like we were talking about, and let's see if we can spend any of our keys. These essentially are going to get you more power. As you go through the game, you're going to find these. You're going to unlock them. And look at this. We could actually get this. It'll give us more armor penetration. We don't have enough for the upgrade here. If I look over here, we don't have enough. Not enough for the upgrade. Not enough. No. And green, no. But we can do one upgrade here to Nilfer's Precision. This is going to upgrade my armor penetration because we have enough of these garnets. We have 116 of them. So here we go. The upgrade's going to happen. It's going to make us a little more powerful, grind us a little bit more, adding 18 armor penetration, and then we simply leave and continue on with the grind for the day. All right, so now that I'm an immortal, we have some things to do up here. If you're a shadow, you're going to go to Bartender Bailey. You're going to go hang out with him and get some of those dailies. For me, if you take a look over here, you'll see I have this immortal thing right here. We have activities, and there's activities that we should do every single day. Now, in completing these, just like completing your shadow contracts, you're going to get chests, but also these are going to give you XP. They're going to help you progress your build and basically get you stronger, pushing your paragon inside of the game. These are all of the daily things that I have to do to help out the immortals and to help grind my account. Bounties, getting myself normal gems, doing a couple of dungeons, actually quite a few dungeons, Keon's ordeals in here. There's a lot of different things that you can do, and a challenge rift is one of them as well, which is also one of the things that I do first thing in the morning. But first, we need to do something else. Notice 2 of these things on here are easy. Inspect the immortal statue and contribute to the eternal crown. So let's come right over here. We're going to inspect the statue right now. We're right here, literally right there. Inspect it. It used to be on here as well that we have to check out the wall. So we're going to go do that as well. Literally come on over here, check out the wall of honor. Can we get a checkout here? There we go. And you'll see Scrappy is the immortal at this point in time. Trying to hold it down. There we go. Scrappy, Robinson, Marine 1, Sovereign, and Hewen. But now we're going to come on over here. We have to go to our Hilts Trader. You go inside and you buy what you think you need for the day. Typically, I also, obviously, I buy the legendary gear, the legendary gem when it's time. But we do also get the aspirant keys. We're going to grab 5 of those, which are going to help me open up more of those crates. Now I'll use them for tomorrow when I run back in. If you're an immortal, you're going to grab both of these. Can you get crests? You can if you want to. What you should never buy, though, are things like these scrap materials or enchanted dust. Now, I am going to buy a normal gem only because part of my immortal daily is to get two regular gems. So we're just going to grab 2 right here so I can complete that. Once you do complete it, you come on over here to your immortals. You can contribute your hilt. Actually, they're not your hilts, but you can contribute to the immortals. Look at all this contribution we have right here. And then we can come on in here. We can get all these rewards. Again, the progression is going to grow. My power, my strength, my paragon is going to grow just from doing these, just as you get rewards for monstrous essence unlocks, for the bounty board unlocks, or just for even doing shadow events. So if you could take a look right now, we're about 2/3 of the way through to Paragon level 82. Right now we're sitting at Paragon level 81. Just for a quick update, if we go to our attributes and more, we have just over 2,000 combat rating. So Hell 3 is still pretty difficult to go through and to push. Now, I'm going to do a couple of these bounties in a minute, but first thing I want to do is I actually want to run with you guys right now a challenge rift. We are pushing where challenge rifts are hard right now. They're not easy yet, or they're not easy anymore, I should say. So we're going to push challenge rifts so we can get more rewards as far as gold goes tomorrow, push higher up. And when you get to level 60, I hear you get more enhanced rewards along the way. So we're going to do one right now and see what kind of rewards we get. So as always, we're just going to push right on through as quick as we can. We have a yellow right here, which is some good rewards to start. This is the build. If you notice from the start of the video, I did switch up my build. I pulled out one of my skills and I added in Cleave. I like Cleave. It does a lot of damage, and it pops them up in the air sometimes too, which is basically a stunning ability. All right, we got some Rift progression. Let's continue on through. All right, we've summoned the Rift boss, made our way through, and honestly, it was not too difficult. We're looking good right now with the new combat rating since Paragon 80. Actually, we'll be pushing. It's quite possible that even in this video, just talking about my regular daily grind, I could push myself up to the next Paragon level. Because remember, when you're getting your bounties every day, when you're doing your immortal dailies, and when you're doing your, well, just the regular grind, the challenge rifts, the elder rifts, and even getting some monstrous essence along the way, you grind up your character. You grind up your levels pretty nicely. It's always nice to do. All right, we almost got the summoner down. And this is going to be another one of those immortal dailies. Now, again, your dailies are going to vary based on if you're an immortal, a shadow, or an adventurer inside of the game. All right, we did a nice job. We got on through. We're going to teleport on out. And I totally do switch between controller and mouse and keyboard, or actually just mouse when I'm playing. I don't do anything that's not like combat without it. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually come on over here, navigate to the Blacksmith, because if you take a look at the immortals and my dailies, I'm going to give another contribution right here. We earn hilts from the contributions, which are nice. You'll see that I have to complete 2 bounties, which is easy, but I believe that it used to be scrap some stuff. Oh, maybe I did that already. I think I did that. Salvage an item. We already did our salvaging. We do have a chest over here to grab, and boom, there we go. Did we make it over there already? We're close. Before we go on our bounties, let's empty our backpack so that we don't have too much on us. We do have a legendary chest piece. Look at that, 11. Nice grinding right there. But we have to check out what we got going for the day. Oh, by the way, now this video is not going out the day that I record it. Events will vary, but right now inside of the game, we have a certain event going on. It is the Hungering Moon event. And if you ever have events going on inside of the game, you should probably check it out to see what you can do. Level up twice, log in for 2 days, kill monsters. Oh, this is great. I'm going to be able to get this, and maybe even the elite monster one. We're going to see how far we go inside the video. Those things can be done just by completing the bounties, which we're headed to the Frozen Tundra for, which is my home. It's where I live. So come join me. All right, so the goal here is to complete as many bounties as we can. Now, obviously, you're not going to see all of this bounty completion inside of the video, but we will see the end results because you want to do your 8 bounties every single day. You don't want to be stuck behind, but if you miss a day, you'll have 16 the following day. Where is everything? Where are all the enemies here? If you miss another day, you'll have 24 bounties to do. It will essentially save 2 days worth of bounties for you, so you don't lose them in case you don't get to play. So for me, for example, there's a monstrous essence. Love that. 1 out of 10. Love getting those, by the way. I don't know why. I have like an addiction to them. All right, 10 out of 10's horns are collected. 1 bounty is done. So we move on. Oh no, actually we have to complete this. So there's a little bit more to do. We're not done yet. We've collected them, but that's not the end. We have to fight a big boss here. Let's place this horn. Come on, let me get in here, guys. There we go. We made the room. All right, now we have to beat Warped Lord. Now I will tell you that bounties are repetitive, right? They are definitely a grind part of the game. It's not like you get new quests all the time, although there are new quests from time to time. You'll find yourself repeating them, getting to know them, and kind of knowing ways to be more effective in taking them down. That's 1 bounty done. Now we're gonna kill demons in the ruins of Cesseron. All right, here are the enemies that we have to take down. Just 60. Any enemies, 60 of them in this zone, and we'll be able to progress through. These are some of the best ones because it's not specific to the types of enemies you have to get, to the types of things you have to pick up from enemies. You just kind of go and kill things. And that's what I like doing. Just pull them all in, slap them with your cleave, and move on to the next. We got some blues. Always go towards the blues first. It's going to be some little bit of extra XP for you while you do it. Monstrous Essence popping out as well. Love that. I usually don't like just go after the solo ones. I try and bunch them all together. All these little things, they count though too. Can we dodge all this? Pull them all in together. Boom, that's over. We'll go over here, take these guys out. There is a chest as well. Again, another thing I like to collect along the way. But let's see how quickly it takes us to get to 60 on this bounty. Now this guy here is not a good use of your time, but he looks cool and we're making a video, so we will kind of take him down right there. Pretty cool looking artwork in my opinion, but we're continuing on to find more efficient ways of farming these enemies to get the bounty done. That's 60 out of 60. And I'm thinking as I'm playing this, does my editor actually play Diablo Immortal? Ah, and look at this. Check out what just happened here. We do have a quest that just popped itself up, and this is something I will often stop for. If I see quests along the way, I'll pause my bounties and I will go and do the quest, because these quests are going to give you better drops and they just are more random, so they're a good opportunity. Now this is one I've done quite a bit. It's a repeat one that we get all the time. So what we're going to do right here is we're going to complete this task, right? This event. We're going to get it done. It's not going to take us long to do. Actually, got to select it so that we have the right one selected. There we go. Break the ice wall. We have some enemies popping out. Now you can hope that the quests that you get are going to align with some of your bounties for better use of your time, like killing enemies in a certain zone. That's not always the case. Let's actually see right now. Nope, there's nothing here that I'm doing that's going to help me with my bounties, but it's going to help progress and it's going to help with the rewards, right? I don't know how I'm having a conversation with this guy through the ice, but we are. All right, looks like we got a baddie to fight. He's purple. Love it. You ready to go down? We actually have our ultimate, which is my favorite. I love this ultimate. I can run around, strike fast, strike hard, and not really have as good a chance of getting hit. And then as soon as that's over, we go here and we whirlwind through and we finish taking them down. Oh, there's a bunch of these glacial monstrosities. You're dead. Can we take this guy out too? A couple of cleaves. He's dead. That's what we're talking about. Progress through, never read the story, get the extra rewards. Check this out. Event completed. And now we're back onto our regular task. All right, now sometimes you'll teleport through town. What I'll typically do is stop at the blacksmith and I'll just try and unload, because you never know when you're gonna have too much stuff and you don't really wanna have too much in your bag and have to teleport back. So if I run through a town where there's a blacksmith, I'll stop. So what do we have to do now? There's gonna be find where the Ice Clan is lying in wait of ambush. Oh, this is great. Look at all these enemies here. That's what I love doing with the barb. We pull them all in together. Now I am playing on controller, so some of the controls are not as precise as on the glass, but that worked out well. Basically pulled them all in, Another monstrous essence, which we will take. That's 7 of the ambushes are taken down. There's 3 more over here. Here's 1. There's 2. Are these ambushes? Yep, we need 1 more. There he is. Hey, buddy. Sorry we had to do that to you. Look for the Ice Clan's other ambush. There's another one. Easy, though. Like, you don't have to do much. You just kind of follow the footprints, which I like. I'm not the patient guy who can find stuff. I know old school gamers will say, this is so easy. You need to be able to figure these puzzles out and do it on your own. Yeah, they're right. But I prefer this. Boom. Pull them all in again. We're going to click this. Give us that extra rage. And just check out how we just galoshed all of them. No, it's not a word, but we made it a word. All right, we have a little bit more, and then we'll be able to complete it. We got a shrine right here. We'll take the protection shrine. Get those rewards. It's a nice little XP buff along the way. And the monstrous essence are the yellow or orangey yellow ones, not the purple ones we've been picking up. Bounties completed. Back to West March we go, and we're able to cash in. And these are the rewarding parts in the game, right? So as we're seeing, there's about 40 minutes of daily grind every day, and we got another Paragon level. That's what I'm talking about. All of this stuff literally got me so far up about a half a Paragon, and we've only been playing right now for about, I don't know, half hour. After you complete the bounties, you come over here to the bounty board and accept the next bunch. And if you look in your bag, you'll say, oh, well, how many monstrous essence do I need? Looks like I need 6 more, so we don't have a ton just yet. So we're gonna just hold on to those. And what I would do now would be roll into my next bounties. But first, we went up in Paragon. So you better get your Paragon points up. We did just put a video out on my new Paragon build, which focuses on the Gladiator tree. I love it. Literally cheating death. Then but right now we have to get more damage. So we're adding to our damage tree. Again, just trying to make ourselves stronger and stronger as we go. We got the Legacy of the Herodrum completed and some bounties. Now, early in the video, I did talk about your Herodrum and what that upgrades. So actually, when you're on this screen, it's right down here, Legacy of the Herodrum. You can see all of the levels, how you've upgraded and what you have to do. Notice I have 3 slots that aren't even done yet, but we have a bunch that are. Bonus attributes. It's going to give you all of this extra damage, life, armor penetration, potency, and resistance, which is a nice extra buff. Especially when all you're trying to ever do is increase that combat rating. That's like the end goal. But we have more bounties to do. Question is, we did complete 2 bounties, and if I recall, some of my rewards for the Immortals was to complete 2 bounties. So we'll come in here. Look at that. We're getting more rewards. Now here's the thing. We have to complete 2 dungeons, Mad King's Breach and Kakura's Rapids. The problem is when you're on Hell 2, Hell 3, you need 4 party members to be able to do these. So if you're someone that can't get those party members, what you can do is right here. You go over to the map while you're in West March and you click on Hell, and you can change it to normal if you have to. Now the rewards are going to be trash. They're not going to be good when you run through a normal, but you could complete it so that you can get the progression for your Immortal dailies or for any other dailies when you can't get a party. Because sometimes you just can't get 4 people to run things together. Even me, in a clan family with 3,000 people, sometimes you just can't get 4 to go together and want to do the same thing at the same time. So you can at any time switch to any difficulty you want. And like I said, this is where I should be playing in Hell 3, Paragon 80 through 210. I'm probably going to get myself to Paragon 82 when I do my regular stuff, maybe 83, and then start doing that. Actually, we're 82 right now. But for now, I'll only do Hell 3 when I'm running the rifts and when I'm running dungeons with my warband friends, because I need them to protect me a little bit still. It's still a little strong. But for right now, notice we have 4 more of these bounties to complete. Now, something else that you want to take a look at, just it's like an all-out tip video. You want to make sure that you're doing the most efficient thing in your codex. So every day there's going to be a featured activity. For today, if you run Elder Rifts, you get 2 times rewards. You're going to get 16 Battle Pass progression points for that Elder Rift. For one, you could do it 8 times. You also are going to want to do things that have the arrows up. Notice the arrow up here for Forgotten Tower and for Kakura Rapids. These are going to give you a better chance at dropping set items. So you're going to want to do the ones that are going to give you the better chance for better rewards. So for me, I'd probably ignore something like Mad King's Breach. Although it's one of the best dungeons to run, I'd probably ignore it today since it doesn't have the bonus rewards like the Forgotten Tower does. Kokora Rapids, one of the fastest ones to run. Forgotten Tower, some of the best rewards to get. Bounties, those are easy ones because you're going to get those rewards anyways. Herodrum, we did. And I always do love this one right here, the Bestiary. I've already gotten one today because as soon as I logged in the morning, I found one and I got it. But you want to get these rewards. You can get 120 battle pass progression. And remember, as you progress, you just get the rewards, but even more than that, than the rewards that you get. By the way, I did buy the empowered battle pass, the $5 battle pass. That is all I bought in season 2. When you progress, you get a massive jump in XP. You'll notice the green bar in the bottom of your screen, which right now for me is right down here. If I progress the battle pass, it'll probably jump to like here. Big progression. So you want to progress that. It's going to help you more quickly get through the game. But for me right now, in an attempt to not make you watch a video all morning, I would complete these last 4 bounties, turn them in, get the rewards. We want to make sure that the events, and now check this out, we do have things that we completed. Level up twice, we can claim those moons. We have killing monsters, we can claim those. Then we come to the blessings, more rewards to get. I love the Hungering Moon event and other events that are going to be like the Hungering Moon inside of the game. So we're going to draw. What are we going to get? Notice we did get a random legendary item earlier on. What are we getting? Scrap materials. Okay, not exciting, but you need them. And we can do it one more time. When you get to 7, I believe that's when you can get to the Moon's Favor. You got gold this time around, and that's going to give you a legendary crest, 25 aspirant keys, and 3 rare crests. All for free, just because of an event that lasts for a few days that's going on inside of the game that you can enjoy. Now, when you're watching this video, because I know when my videos are coming out, it's already going to have passed, but there's always going to be new events. Look at the space right here for tons of events inside of the game. Make sure you're doing things that are going to progress your skill, progress your level so that you could be the strongest you could possibly be inside of Diablo Immortal as effectively as you can. And look at this, we do have a legendary piece of gear here and a charm that we don't need because it is not for a barbarian. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you sub and ring the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one, learning more about Diablo Immortal. Have a great day and be good.